Tony and Jan Beckler Family Farms are the recipient of this year's Kiwanis Outstanding Farm Family Award. Beckler Farms of Beaver Crossing, Nebraska had its start a few generations ago in 1929 by Tony's grandparents, William and Anna Beckler. William's son Bob and his wife Beverly took over the farm in 1957. Tony, following in his elders' footsteps, began farming with his brother and father Bob and his brother-in-law Russ Stutzman in 1983 and hasn't looked back since then. In 2003, Tony and Jan went on their own and have ventured into farmland in Keith and Perkins County in western Nebraska. They grow corn, seed corn, soybeans, and wheat, still working the land his grandfather owned in 1929. Russ still helps with the day-to-day farm operations, as does hired man Joe Trebitis. Jan helps by making the guys meals for busy harvest days, paying bills, doing books, running errands, and taking care of their two girls. At one point, Jan was also a small business owner, making and selling crafts with Tony's sister Nancy Stutzman. Jan also raised Angora goats for several years. Tony grew up on the family farm just north of Beaver Crossing, helping his father and attending Centennial Public School. In 1978, he attended Heston College of Heston, Kansas. It is here he caught the eye of a very special girl, Jan Yoder. In 1983, Tony and Jan were married and made their home 1 mile southwest of Beaver Crossing. 26 years ago, a new member joined the family, Sloan, now an RN at Bryan LGH in Lincoln and a graduate from Bryan. 4 years later, there was Morgan, a graduate of Ottawa University and professional job seeker. Tony and Jan are real people, real farmers, real business owners. It's their hard work, heart for others, and their contribution to their community that is worth sharing. Faith and family is at the top of their list, something Sloan and Morgan have been blessed to experience their whole lives. They've also been very supportive of their children, whether that meant chasing them around for softball games for the last 20 years or providing guidance and love for life's tough decisions. Tony and Jan often extend their time and resources to many friends and family, their community, and even strangers. Tony has served as Gifts and Steward Committee member of Bellwood Mennonite Church in Milford. He served on Beaver Crossing Chamber of Commerce for several terms and as president for one term. Tony is also currently serving on the Lake McConaughey K1 board and 2 K1 committees. Jan has offered her time by teaching Bible school, Sunday school, and serving on the decorating committee at Bellwood. She's been a Seward County Master Gardener and assisted with 4-H horticulture at the Seward County Fair as a superintendent for many years. She's been president of the local Home Extension Club and has recently served on the board of Seward County Habitat for Humanity. Sloan and Morgan have been volunteering with their mother at Etc. Shop in Seward, and Jan is currently on the Etc. Shop board. Together, Tony and Jan have been a part of the Mennonite Central Committee relief sale, running booths and as a contact couple. They are also served on the MCC Meat Canning Committee for many years. All of this, and they seem to make it every single one of the kids' softball games. Both Tony and Jan have given so much of their time for their community, but are also generous with their other resources. Perhaps it's helping a young farmer get started, or possibly give families a chance at a new beginning. Sometimes these people are perfect strangers. Just a couple of years ago, a New York photographer traveling across country didn't have a place to sleep on a very cold night. Tony invited her over for dinner, and we offered conversation, a warm bed, and of course a tour of a real Midwest farm. It is our hospitality and compassion that we're so all aware of. If there is an opportunity to help others, they will not waste it. It has had a lifelong impact on their children. I think Tony would agree that his passion for helping others comes from his grandpa Bob. When Tony was 16, Grandpa said to him, "Tony, you are not on this earth for yourself. You are here to live for God and to serve others." I think this is something we can all take to heart, and it is truly something worth celebrating. Thank you, and congratulations.